Who's going to bottom out first, Dave or Fez?
Wow. Fez.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Dave's got youth on his side a little bit. And I mean that, like, with all due respect, too.
Yeah, that's none taken.
Yeah,
There is
came
none
across.
taken.
I feel like Dave has a lot more tolerance for just craziness, you know? And I feel like he handles it a little bit.
If Hunter Thompson could do it, Davey Mack could roll that train.
Yeah, you want to go out like that with your own bullet in your head.
But I think weed, though, Fez. You know, Dave's going down that road. I think maybe this can be your saving grace.
I got 2 packets in my pocket.
We're going to do opposite.
That don't equal
then.
1 packet. I think Dave will bottom out first. I think Dave will get in some serious trouble because of his drinking.
A bottom out meaning a good thing. Like, now the guy's ready to get help.
Oh, okay.
You've bottomed out. Where most people would consider their bottom, you've bottomed.
Yeah, and I feel it always feels like
Here's the
that's
thing.
the bottom. And
Here's the thing. You know that he's been comfortably sitting there. We've all been talking. Now, as soon as we did that, he's got himself in a fucking pitch that
So-
we're all looking over.
yeah, because it's scary when you don't know where your bottom is. Like you said, I've done things that have bottomed out, and nothing's changed from there. So it's weird to not know where a bottom is.
Let's take this back to making fun of Lily and her dating life and fucking Dave and his smoke room. Doesn't have to turn out serious.
Yeah, I know.
It's a fucking little show on the radio.
Yeah.
That's all.
But I think you realize there is a problem where I don't think Dave does. I don't think he realizes that he may have a little bit of a problem.
You have a little bit of a problem.
That's a good comeback. Seriously, you got
You
him.
may be right, Lily.
You got him so fucking good on that.
She's addicted to ink, Mr. B.
That
And I
fucking
feel-
really pisses me
and I
off.
I've
feel
got
like
3
sending her
tiny
to-
tattoos.
3
And you,
tiny.
in a year.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be in 10 years? You're going to have 33 fucking tattoos. Or do they keep just like doubling down? So next year she'll have 7.
She calls them tiny. I thought that fucking dove was, a fucking velociraptor.
It
was
took
so big.
5 minutes.
You know what? Now
to get
now I know where doves cry because I cried when I saw that on her pretty skin.
I'm done. 3 is my limit.
Everyone says that. It's just never
Not
true.
going to happen.
I'm telling
lady.
you,
Not
next
true,
time.
I'm telling
bombshell.
you.
That's absolutely.
All right, 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Rick, you're on Ron Fez. Rick, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Happy 420, guys.
420, buddy.
Hey, you guys haven't mentioned Eminem being treated by Dr. Drew.
I didn't even know about this. What season was he on?
No, he wasn't on any season. He was
Private?
on the
His
show,
private
but he was
care?
treated.
Yeah, I don't think it counts unless he does it on TV. I think Dr. Drew has to treat people on TV.
And I don't understand. Is this guy a drug expert? Is he a sex expert?
Yeah.
He's on Love
He's a
Line.
sex
He's
expert.
on this. He's on that. Who are you, Dr. Drew? Who are you?
He's
Now
Krupinski.
He's now the guy that everybody they go to, like on The Insider and Access Hollywood and all those shows. You know, when
Right.
somebody cheats, like, whoa, what can we learn about this, Dr. Drew?
And
You know?
even though I haven't met Jesse James, I think he needs to do this.
Exactly.
I saw him one day. Tiger Woods is going to take him 5 years to get over this. Really? How do you know?
He doesn't know Tiger Woods then. The guy finished 4th at the fucking Masters.
But it wasn't first.
He'll be
He's gotten
remarried
over
by
it.
then.
11 under at the Masters, Lily, after taking 6 months off of golf is amazing.
The only thing that anybody remembers is that Tiger did not win. That's
The only thing that
they
people remember is "Come, my lady, come, my lady." What's his name again? Shaky?
Shifty.
Shifty. Is that his real name? Did his parents name him that?
No, his real name is Seth, I believe.
Now let's all look back towards Fez again. You had a little moment there, huh?
Yeah, it was just a quick moment. It's gone.
What was it about?
I don't know. It
Tension
was
being on you?
not so much that of just, where is my bottom?
Right there. You're sitting on it.
Not that bottom.
He doesn't realize what he says. Lily, why don't you take him back to Rochester with you?
You want to come with me?
You want to come with? You're going to live with Lily now.
I haven't an extra
Yeah.
bedroom.
You're going to live in Lily's house with her. Thank you so much for this. I just really need some time. You're going to spend the summer at Lily's. And she gets you that candy that you like.
Then it turns into fall and holidays.
Hopefully you'll be so retarded up there you'll forget me.
I just wanted to ask Lily some dating advice.
No, I can't sit through that.
I don't know if I'm the person, but
I
You date?
can't, I
If you
can't
want.
sit through that uncomfortability. What's that? Where you put the mouth?
No,
Is that
not
what
that
you're fucking
part.
worried about?
No.
that's the only part I'm really good at.
Doesn't it taste like piss? Isn't that going to be one of the questions?
Fez needs to, and I think Lily will see it if she sees the beard porn. Definitely needs to slow down. I think Lily needs to critique Fez on his making out skills.
He was like a madman. We couldn't
fast.
do the first fucking things. He just came in and just started rubbing his head like he was sawing through wood.
I thought he was the guy who did the Micro Machines commercials. It was all fast and frenetic, and I'm like, come on, it's romance.
But you said you had that problem yourself when you were younger.
Yes, I did. No, yeah, I wish I could have had it when I was younger. But when I met my wife, I guess I was so attracted to her that when I tried to make out with her, I would kiss real fast, like I was she told me I was like a bird that was pecking her.
So she actually had to adjust your kiss?
Face, yeah.
Oh, God.
She said she had to grab me by the head with both hands and say, no, it's like this. And so I had to forcibly slow myself down.
Well, you guys in the beard porn, you guys were telling me to slow down, and I thought I was getting was slowing down. Then when I watched it back, it was horrifying.
Yeah, and that was the slower ones.
Yeah,
I mean, that was third takes of you. You felt like you were really pulling it back, and you were still going like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
There was no keeping you in the frame.
No, it was a bit rapey in a way. I felt
was
like
a little rapey,
Jodie
but
Foster accused.
Here's what happens. It's like if you start to wrestle with a retard. They're not used to any kind of friction in life, so they're going to start pumping hard.
Oh, it's true.
And a lot of people wrote to me and said, wait, I thought Hicks was supposed to be in the beard porn.
He was.
I changed it.
He was. Yeah, I don't know.
And Fez didn't have the slightest problem. Fez was excited to do beard porn.
No.
So Fez won too. Everybody won here but Dave.
Yeah, I did not win.
Although,
I wanted to be an actor.
now if this gets on some gay porn sites, I think you're going to feel like a winner.
No, I'm not. I do
you're
want to
the
be.
attraction in it. Let's face some facts.
What's that mean?
I do want to ask.
Well, the first one is it's Dave being laying there in wait.
All right, did that make you, and is this going to make you feel bad? That Dave was the star and you were the co-star? Because there's no small parts in a Ron Bennington production.
A little bit. It made me feel a little bit.
Only
Yeah.
small, talentless actors. That's what I like to say.
So, I mean, it's like...
The next one could be about you. I'll fucking do a whole backstory. You're getting off a naval vessel.
And how I show up at Dave's apartment.
God, you really want to do it with Dave again, huh?
How about Pepper's in the next one?
No.
Please, no.
Pepper can't get the kind of growth of beard that I'm looking for. There's no small actors in a Ron Bennington production, but there's also no small beards. I want to have it. I want to have a scraggly beard like him. I need a big brawny beard, the way you're fucking rocking, Dave. And obviously, Fez Watley's, hey, it's fucking, it's Christmas in April.
But Pepper's got the long hair going now, which I
Yeah,
like.
He looks fantastic.
I
He looks
love
like
the
Big
long
Chief.
hair.
He's our Big Chief.
Yeah.
How about Pepper Lilly porn? Would that be against the rules?
Yeah.
Because they both have really long, sensuous
Now you're
hair.
looking at just making porn. This went from just embarrassing two of our friends
Right.
to let's make an actual porn.
The amateurs.
I think we've stopped Fez from asking any dating information, which he's probably done to every human who's walked on the show anyway. Why would you suddenly listen to Lily if you don't listen to anyone else?
Well, I know Lily dates. Lily's had
She's a serial
relationship.
dater.
Yeah, exactly. I think Lily...
And every relationship that failed was not her fault. She went back and got Jiven to admit to it.
And Lily gets approached.
Jiven, the love of your life?
No.
The one that got away?
No.
Because you almost died from that.
I didn't almost die.
You got
No.
down to 69 pounds.
I was thin.
You were
But-
scary thin.
For sure. Definitely not the love of my life. Let's hope not.
Has there been somebody who's been the love of your life?
Well, I'm not with him, so I don't think that they could be the love of my life. if
But
I'm
there's
not.
somebody out there who's been the one that got away.
Possibly. Possibly.
Franklin?
No. Definitely not Franklin.
Franklin's very excited because he loves Lily and won't have sex with her. And then he loves Gina and won't have sex with her. So basically...
It's an interesting combination.
Yeah. Do you really think he's having sex with anyone?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't. I can't possibly. I mean, maybe, I don't know if this is out of line, but maybe baby girl. Maybe he's fucking her.
What?
Definitely
Well, I saw
not.
the
She's got
two
a
of them.
boyfriend that she's living with.
Oh, okay. I didn't know her personal situation. I just saw the two of them walking together, but there's no way Franklin.
Oh, yeah, he did bring her in one day.
Yeah, there's no way Franklin is getting it on, as they say, with Gina.
Who's her boyfriend now? Anybody we know or just away from the community?
I have no idea if he is in the 202 community at all.
Okay.
I didn't even know she had one. I just saw the two of them, though, together, and it pissed me off.
Why did something piss you off?
I don't know.
I didn't know you had feelings for baby girl.
Oh, I like her. I mean, like, you know, as a person, I think she's too good for that fucking George Plimpton from Brooklyn.
Why he call him George Plimpton?
Just the voice, you know. Hello, baby girl. I was writing a book with Norman Mailer.
George Plimpton speaks nothing like that, by the way. Not even close. He did not have a low voice.
But with the aristocratic accent that Franklin puts on, that's where I get George Plimpton.
I'm very shocked that Dave's crushed on baby girl all these years.
I haven't crushed on her. I'm just saying.
I can see it. I mean, you know, she's a very attractive lady.
No, I'm just saying, baby girl, don't mess with Franklin.
You got
Why don't you sing "Come My Lady" to her? Maybe that could be your song for her. Why you want to ask Lily these questions, Fez?
Because I approach people, and I'm sure Lily gets approached a lot when she goes out. I'm sure
Actually-
guys want to date her.
Few men actually approach me.
Few?
Few men will come up to me. I get like a lot of emails from listeners who are like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you're on the radio. Let's go out on a date." That's different.
And you get
Like,
people yelling out the window at you when they're driving by.
sometimes, yeah. But like if I'm out somewhere, very few men will approach me, and I've been told because I'm incredibly intimidating. And I don't think that I am, but people
What?
have told me that. Yeah, I don't know.
How so?
Maybe my demeanor, where I'm like, "Don't fucking talk to me." You know, I
you
have
kind
that
of feel like you are intimidating. You
Yeah.
like it. You're the intimidator.
Yeah.
But do you want to be approached?
I mean, not really.
Not by anybody who's afraid to approach
Yeah.
her, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
What do you want? More losers coming up? She wants somebody ready to go for the golden key.
Yeah, pickup lines. That's not the way to do it.
What
Meeting
about
somebody in a bar is not.
what about
Unless you
okay?
Why don't you go
In
to
a bar.
this? I'm going to give you a fucking stall that Dave told me about. Go down there, kick your thing 3 times, and something's going to come through a hole in the wall.
Exit 14. Trust me.
What about the buying a drink? I would think people want drinks bought for them, but they'll
Yeah, but it
initiate.
doesn't always mean that they're gonna fuck you after.
Yeah,
Like guys
wouldn't-
make that really bad choice of, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you a drink," and I'm like, "Okay, thanks. Now what? I'm not gonna go
And
home
I'm
with
not
you."
even looking for that much. I'm
Okay.
just looking to stand there and talk to somebody, maybe get to know them better.
So you mean for that drink, now you have an open-ended thing to dominate a conversation until the drink's over.
Well, it's basically use it as an icebreaker, where it's,
Right, but what do they owe for the drink? How much time?
I would say maybe till the drink's gone.
I'd be killing drinks. if
Yeah,
was
I
a
don't.
girl.
I never know the rule either. Like, do I have to go over now and say, thank you to this guy that brought me a drink? Do I accept it? Do I not? It's really uncomfortable. I don't think a lot of women are.
So it's
comfortable
not a
with
good
it.
approach.
But
so.
but you have to, before you think it's a good approach, what do you expect out of that drink? If you're saying to someone, "I bought you a drink," now you owe me my undivided attention until that drink is gone, right?
Right.
Very aggressive fucking thing if you think about it. I mean, for a woman or a man.
Right.
And I fucking hate when anybody acts like, "Oh, you don't have enough time, even though I gave you a drink." You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
You
don't
gave
owe
me
you
what?
shit.
I have money for drinks. The fuck out of
Or
here.
if you kindly turn it down, like, "No, thank you, I have one," and they're like, "Oh, okay,
Fuck
well, you can't
you.
drink another one."
Oh.
Yeah, it's like.
Now all of a sudden I'm in some weird fucking thing because you have $7. You think
That you
it's
own my
judgment.
time now, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe people know that, Fez.
Yeah, see, and I don't know any other way to break the ice, really. I mean, Like if something is maybe on the TV, like a game or something, I could try to say something about that, but that doesn't usually work.
Oh, God, the awkwardness of you.
Oh, it's completely awkward. It's so awkward. That's why the drink is like the easiest thing.
Why can't you, and this is why I don't know why you want to bring it up to Lily. We told you the bar world was not going to be your world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. I don't meet guys at bars either.
How could you?
Yeah, it's not my thing. So you just got to find different. For me, the way that I've always ended up dating people is I've met people and become friends with them, and then things have sort of developed organically. It's very few times have I ever just met somebody and gone on a date with them. I don't think I've ever really done that. So
You've never been on that fucking thing of leave a bar with some fucking
Never.
mutt?
Never.
And most of these people you've met like at work?
So, or people from work, friends that I've met from work, and then I've met some of their friends,
He
and
does.
then they kind of.
You're saying that you have a friend up there, and it's kind of a community, right? Mm-hmm. He will not get involved in the community. Then I called him the other day. I'm down in Chelsea. I'm walking past some fucking rib joint down here and bar, and there's 600 people who look like you, all having a ball. Why aren't you down here? And then he says, I don't want anybody that looks like me. He has such self-loathing that he despises the fact that anybody was anything in common with him.
Well, what do you want? Because I think so many people are like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that. They always focus on what they don't want instead of focusing on what they really do want. I don't know if I can give you that.
What'd you just write down?
Straight person.
It's a really good point, though, that Lily brings up, because I've never actually even heard Fez define what he wants either.
I've heard him define it. He wants a best friend
Okay.
that will not talk to anyone else and be there for him 24 hours a day and not fuck up even slightly.
See, I worry about that because I know jealousy will come barreling into any relationship.
Jealousy, night and day, it tortures me.
Jealousy is a tough thing to get over. It's definitely.
Night and day you torture me.
So I worry that if I do find someone, I'm gonna drive them away immediately.
Well, can I give you another?
And I wanna
can I
avoid
give you
those
another
pitfalls.
possibility? Change. Have you done anything to change your jealousy thing? Because if you haven't, you're going to be the jealous person.
Right. Well, I mean, I haven't been in a jealous situation in a long time.
Have you gone back over the things of what you need to change, and then you could feel more comfortable with them, or you just wait for it as it comes up?
No, I've gone over jealousy things. I've talked about that.
Do you know the changes you need to make and you want to make?
I think so. Yeah, where it's
Then why are you worried?
Because it's happened with friendships before. It's a pattern of behavior that I'm nervous.
It's only
about.
friendships that you've had this happen before.
Right.
So you still jealous about friendships?
No, I don't think I am. No.
Then why worry?
In case I have a jealousy relapse, I guess. And is there anything that I'm not thinking? I mean, I know about myself, but is there something that I'm missing along the way?
Missing about what?
About the other person and dealing with a person when jealousy comes up with the other side of it.
No, it's all going to be perfect. It's all going to be perfect, and your life's going to change. Your heart's going to get stronger.
It to me almost sounds like though Fez wants like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
He
Like,
does.
He wants him trapped in the house.
The Gimp would be perfect for him. Wake up the Gimp.
But he doesn't want the person to go anywhere or do anything.
Here's what the funny thing is always about Fez. He wants somebody there 24 hours a day. But then he wants people out of his house. He has enormous things of like if anybody's at his house, he can't wait till they're gone. Like he likes them when they first get there, but he's particular.
They can't stay for long, huh?
Yeah.
That's tough. If you're going to have a soulmate, they tend to
Not too long
stick
ago,
around.
he's like, I forget who was that came to visit. He goes, I don't know where to take him or what to do. I said to him, you've lived in Manhattan for 10 fucking years.
No.
You're
Jekyll
still
and Hyde.
asking what to do.
Take him to Statue of Liberty.
Empire State Building.
Swing by Times Square.
And then he's like, my brother, when his brother was up, he goes, he just wants to walk around. He doesn't want to go to any... I go, yes. That's a big part about being in Manhattan.
Take him to
being on the
Central Park.
streets.
It's the best place to just walk around. It's beautiful.
Central where, he wants to know?
It's a park that's in the middle of the city.
Brilliant park, by the way.
Well, I think what I'm looking for is the person that I don't want to have leave. That I hope that they stick around.
You were even saying before, when you find this person, it's going to change everything for you, right?
That's how it feels deep down inside of me,
What
yes.
are all the things?
Where it's like, I'll just be so happy to have this person in my life that like these stupid worries that climb in my head will just, wash away, or just I'll realize how unimportant that they are.
Well, I think that this may be really cliche to say this, but you can't look to somebody else to make you completely happy or completely fulfilled. You have to do that for yourself, or
Right.
this person's going to fail miserably because they're never going to succeed.
Maybe they won't fulfill his life, but maybe they will fulfill his asshole. That's the real
Let's
hope.
hope.
Yeah.
That's
Which
good.
is going to have to be a big fucking guy.
Yeah. Like a fucking
Because that's going to be like dropping your dick down a well.
I know just the
Soup can.
person.
All right, now you're making Dave upset again.
soup can.
I didn't say who it was.
That guy doesn't have a 12-inch dick. Stop lying.
When things get intimate,
Oh, God.
does that person want to know that I have like zero experience?
No.
Keep
Unless they have-
keep that to myself?
Yes, keep it to yourself.
I have the feeling I'm going to blurt it out immediately.
Unless they are, maybe you get like a nice little twink. Somebody who's also inexperienced.
Well, what's a twink going to do to him?
No, eager to please.
And then what happens, though? Is a twink staying?
Well, maybe Fez could be the little sugar daddy. I see that
I
a lot.
understand, but they grow up. Any guy that I know that likes to date them very, very young has to realize I'm on a system of it starts, it's fun, it ends. Then it starts, it funds, it ends.
But maybe for the first time you get, you throw yourself in a situation like that, find yourself, have some fun with it, and then,
But
that's
he's
what
not-
young boys are good for.
But boys,
for me.
Oh, okay, for you.
That's what I do.
But you're
Thank
not.
you.
He's looking for the perfect person. He's not looking for a series of people.
Yeah.
This is part of this.
I'm not even looking for the sex as much as the relationship.
God.
I can understand that. I mean, I understand your longing because, I too sometimes find myself in a situation where I'm like, I really want to find somebody. Everything's going to be great if I just find the right guy. But it really, I'm telling you guys, it's not a way to kind of live because it's not going to happen. I mean, you can find somebody, but you can't just look for that person to be the answer for everything in your life. Because
I like the
you're gonna
fact
be
that
disappointed,
you
I
said
think.
this. I too have been looking for. A little poetic there, wasn't it, Dave?
That was
I
nice.
too.
I too. Kind of Yoda-ish.
So going back to the other thing, keep lack of experience out of it.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
say no.
You really?
Yeah.
From a female perspective, if I got into bed with somebody and a guy was like, I've never really done this before, I'm not interested in teaching somebody. You know what I
First of
mean?
all, from a guy's perspective, not exactly a bad thing to hear. It's a little exciting to hear from a girl. I'm not really that knowledgeable. Because then the guy gets to go, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you.
I'm going to show you everything
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what I know, Lily.
And then you can lie and say, be careful. This is the biggest dick in the world you have in your hands. Watch out for it. I think from a guy's point of view,
Yeah.
that's a nice thing.
Yeah, well, women definitely like to be dominated.
Right,
You know,
but
a lot of women will lie, but
so
we all like being
you don't
intimidated.
want to be with a guy with no experience.
No. I want
You want to be with a
quite-
whoremaster.
I want quite the opposite. I want a guy who's sort of been there, done that. You know, a guy who's sort of sowed his wild oats. You know, doesn't feel like he's been missing out on anything. I
Right.
just don't want a guy like that. I want a guy who's been like, yeah, I did it. So what now?
She wants Jesse James, this girl over here.
Sure.
Tattoos are sexy.
I know.
man, yeah.
I know she does want. She is Bombshell McGee, and she's looking for her Jesse.
Go for it.
So that makes me a little nervous if I don't say anything, where it's like, what am I supposed to fake my way through this? Like I know my way around the block?
Yeah.
The cock. Jason, you're on the Fez.
Yeah, it sounds like Fez wants to buy one lottery ticket and it be the big winner.
Yeah,
That's
it's true.
basically what it comes down to.
It's true. But you know what? Who's to say he's wrong? Maybe there's some perfect person for him. Who's to say?
I see a lot of similarities between Fez and I right now.
Both have
I
bad
get
tats.
it.
Both afraid of a dominant parent.
We're both looking for love, let's just say. Maybe that's it.
Isn't everyone though?
This could be a reality show. Fez and Lily looking for love. No, we're not.
And whoever finds it first.
There are a lot of similarities between the two of you, though.
Really?
Fez has 3 tattoos, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Exact same as Lily.
Both love it in the ass.
Yep, that's number 2.
Both smell like old soup.
Both are Muslim.
I'm not Muslim.
Me neither.
Both drove cabs when they got out of college.
Both fuck Jonathan.
Sandra Bullock is now Lily. We're not going to be able to get around that.
Yeah, I think at some point we were just talking about Lily. I
Yeah.
think we forgot about the Fez part.
Lily ought to adopt him like a fucking have a white blind side for herself.
How much time do you...
Oh, God.
if you're...
Seriously.
I don't know. I don't know anything. No one can help I don't know.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
If you are approaching someone and you're trying to talk to them, get a conversation started, you're interested in them, how much time do you put there? Like, if you don't feel it coming back, how much time do you invest?
I don't know. I don't.
Is like it an hour or two?
She's not
Is
a
it
predator.
most of the night?
You're the predator here. You need to be out with some fucking big game hunter.
I just let things kind of develop organically. That's how the best relationships come, when you're just building it up and then finally it happens. You're like, oh, wow, this is amazing. You know? I think putting too much thought into it kind of kills it.
You're not asking normal girl questions.
Oh, okay.
Do you realize that the thing that you're asking, right?
Right.
Lily doesn't have to do in her life. She's not sitting there being turned down for drinks from strangers.
Right, so I was trying to ask her from the approach of someone like me coming towards her.
Oh my God, that's frightening.
I don't know. I really wish I had all the answers for you, but
Me too.
I don't have the answers for myself.
So far all I've gotten is keep the virginity to yourself.
Lie. Lily's trying to teach you like a girl. Lie to everybody.
Just not lie, but withhold
Lie
that.
as much as Lily. Withhold.
Yeah, I don't think that they want to know, you know, that I'm really inexperienced. Because then it's like, if you tell them that, maybe they're like, oh, well, this isn't going to be good. And you don't want to put that in their head
You know-
before. Maybe afterwards be like, you know, that was the first time.
When
or
you're with a
whatever.
guy, do you give him the list?
No.
You let him know who he's
Well-
been with?
No, unless they ask, and I have no problem doing it.
How many?
Do you keep any of the names off?
No. I know the whole list.
And would you tell them how soon? Early on?
Yeah, if they ask. I have no problems.
How many people?
That's not
I'm
your
not
business.
dating you.
That's not your fucking business, Dave.
What if we were dating? How many people would it be?
What about you? What's your number? I know it's
Still
higher than
4.
yours.
Yeah, like
Still
4.
four.
It's higher
4
than
or
yours.
5.
We don't
higher.
know
We
yet.
don't know whether to count that tranny that jerked you off and then came on you.
Yeah,
Ew.
big deal.
Yeah, he told us the story of that.
Yeah. I thought it was a woman, Lily. We were on the streets in Bronx. Actually, I remember this street, Tremont Avenue. And as she was jerking me off, then
Dream on, dream on, dreaming when you jack on me.
And when she, as she was jerking me off, she then took her dick out and was a man. She then jerked herself off and came on my stomach.
Did she lift your shirt up?
No, I had my shirt lifted up.
So once you saw the
Showing
penis,
her your tits.
I don't know what I was doing.
And you kept it up?
I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was
You
really
did.
drunk. I was a freshman at Fordham University.
Yeah, that's fucking 18.
Yeah, I was 18 years old. You're
Wait, when you were there, you're probably 30.
no. At Fordham, that's when I was actually a college student. So I was 18.
So your first sex was with a tranny who jacked off on you?
No. My first sex was with an English hooker, but that was like a weird experience.
I can't believe you're not in the Navy. Your fucking stories are so pathetic.
no wonder you're so fucking fucked up.
No wonder you're so fucked up.
No,
wonder you're so fucked up.
No, the way that
No
you
wonder that.
in relationships, like in sex, you have such a warped idea of it. Because I hear you talking about it, and I think I understand because your first sexual experience is something that you had to pay for. It kind of has to.
This isn't
F you
about
up
me.
a little bit.
This is about Fez, Lily.
Oh, okay.
So do you think that since his first thing was with a hooker, his second was with a tranny,
Yeah.
that he has low self-esteem about
Yeah.
himself?
I think
He thinks he's pathetic.
a little bit.
Now, you're a jealous guy too, right?
Oh, definitely, 100%. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't know. I don't think I have low self. When I'm in the bed, I do feel like I'm in charge there. I feel like as a drummer, I have good rhythm.
Now, what was you were asking about a guy who killed, and you're like, what could drive you crazy? Why are you always involved in these crazy stories now? There was some story in the news that you've been hooking onto about a guy, and then you said to me, what could make you go that crazy?
Oh, right. Yeah, there was a fucking crazy story where the guy, the television producer for the Survivor.
Oh, the Survivor thing. Everybody seems to be into him.
Exactly. And the sister and the mother, they were all telling these people, hey, do not go to Cancun, Mexico. You're in a bad spot relationship-wise. Don't go. Something bad's going to happen. The woman went with this ex-Survivor producer, gets killed, and now everyone's pointing the finger at him. But so far, he still hasn't, he's not getting totally arrested yet.
But they said that he was having an affair. They found another woman.
Well, that's
he was
what I'm
having an affair
saying.
with.
It's like the thing about it was that they went to Cancun to repair their marriage, and one of the people winds up dead. This girl must have been pushing his button somehow.
Yeah, don't go on vacation to repair your marriage.
And it's
bad
like
news.
can these women? You're going off on vacation. Can we leave the quibbling behind, please, for once? I'm not saying that I approve of this guy fucking strangling his wife, but know your role, as The Rock would say.
I don't understand.
What do you mean?
What does this even mean?
What it means is the chicks have a tendency to, when you're getting a little bit crazy, they ratchet it up.
Okay, so it's her fault.
And they fucking put pricks in you. Like if my wife knows I'm crazy, then she might point out, oh, by the way, you spilled milk on the floor last night.
So she's trying to drive you crazy.
That's the way I feel, Lily. I don't know if you can speak to that from a woman's perspective, but do you fucking chicks do that on purpose?
So, wait a minute. Who's putting pricks in you? We back to the tranny?
No.
Putting her prick in you?
Girls, women.
Did you get fucked in the ass with the purple guy?
Oh, no. No, she had a little green thing.
So you feel like your wife is trying to drive you over the edge?
No, at times, definitely.
So because you can't control your anger / jealousy, it's her fault.
Well, I come home, you see me, you look in my eyes. If you don't know that, oh, he's a little bit fucked up right now, and then it's, oh, you spilled stuff on the floor last night. Well, what's the point? Did you clean it up? We don't. Well, what is this? Fucking CSI?
All right, here's what I don't understand. How do you tie that in with the Survivor story, the guy who killed his wife?
Because
Yours seems very low.
I am betting you that this woman took this guy on vacation to help out their marriage, quote unquote, and then even on vacation, she's still prodding him and poking him and poking and poking and poking. And then, and I'm not saying that this is a good thing. Obviously, I'm not for murder, but then the guy turns around and kills her because he's like, I'm on vacation and you still can't fucking get off my back a little bit. And that's what I'm saying to Lily is why do girls, they seem to have an instinctual thing of poking at that guy. You do that on purpose.
I can't believe that he compares himself with the
Yeah.
guy who killed his wife.
That's scary.
And stuffed her body in a sewer. That's where they found her.
Well, where would you rather the body goes? Where did you want it in? A coffin? A nice... He murdered her. He had to hide her somewhere. You weren't going to be happy no matter what this body came up with.
So, did you tell your wife that you don't want to hear the nagging? Like how brave you were right here behind the microphone?
Yes.
Oh!
Did you say that to her?
Yes.
No, okay. And then what was her response to it?
She wasn't prodding. She was pointing something out.
Okay, then. Couldn't she just be pointing out that you spilled some shit on the floor? And
Why didn't you clean it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Was it
I was
piss?
fucking hammered. I mean,
Oh, that should be the excuse. You're real drunk.
Well, I
You're
think she
so
has the right
tense
to
from
nag you
work
then.
that you're drunk.
No, I don't use that as an excuse at all. I just like to. It was Friday night, and then I like to drink. And then on Saturday night, as I'm leaving, it's, by the way, can you make sure you don't leave a mess? And I go, oh, my God.
So what she should do is wake up from you and your blackout drunk, clean up after you, and never bring it up to you. I want to see how she's not being a prick.
No, but there's times to bring it up, is my point.
What times? The meeting?
Times where we're sitting around the house, discussing things, discussing the home, the environment that we live in. But when I'm already agitated, that's when the girls really strike at you.
You know what? There was a Brady Bunch when it was the mommy-daddy switch roles day that maybe you need to stay at home, take care of the kids, and let her come in here and do the show one day.
She doesn't want to do anything on the radio, ever. She is vehement about that.
So is that why you discuss her every day?
No, she doesn't mind that. She doesn't want to actually speak on the radio.
What's the fear?
I don't know. She doesn't want to do it.
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, guys. I think I can sum up what Dave's saying and make it a little more clear for everybody. The bitch had it coming.
Yeah, without even knowing any of the details, he just takes details from his own life and basically says, here's how a murder could happen. Ask me about my fucking blackout drunks again. Ask me what I'm doing.
Time and place is all my point was.
By the way, what were you doing? Making white Russians that you're spilling milk on the floor during a drunk?
No, I had some cake.
Here's, it's our buddy Franklin. Hello, Franklin.
Hello, Ron.
420, buddy.
Yo, first I gotta say, Dave's life fucking terrifies me. Like, the things you say out of your mouth, dude, I don't know where you're thinking.
What bothers you, Franklin?
Dude, he's saying that his wife could say something to make him snap and kill her. That's kind of scary. You don't want to say that shit out loud.
No,
Now,
it also makes me want to kill people from Brooklyn with Massachusetts accents.
yeah, okay. Now that's beyond. It's 420 today. Happy 420. And I heard something a little while ago that I had to call in about. Gina, for 3 years, has been trying to have me introduce Fez to a friend of hers. Mm-hmm. And I have not wanted to do this at all. But now Fez seems like he's really putting a lot of effort to meet a friend.
All right, what's her name?
I don't want to actually say the name out loud, but next time I talk to Fez, if he's interested, I would love to talk to him about it.
You interested in crossing the color line, Fez?
The person's white. The person's white.
I am interested.
Ooh. All right, I'll send you an email with a picture, like right now.
All right, go ahead. Send the pic.
All right, have a happy 420, guys. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
I've known Gina forever. She's never tried to set me up with anybody.
Franklin. She's been trying to throw Franklin at you for years. This could be the most entertaining show we've ever had. Watley dates Brooklyn. See, what Fez really wants is for someone else to do it for him. That's where he's always at his most comfortable.
That's why hookers would work.
It's no different, really, right? Here's Steve. Steve in Long Island. You're on Run of Fez.
Morning, guys. Well, afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Dave, listen. I moved into my house in December. My house hasn't been touched in 25 years. Every day, my wife says, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Yesterday, I decided I was going to trim the bushes that weren't trimmed. It took me 2 hours to do 4 bushes. The oil-burning man showed up. I stopped what I was doing. When she got home from work, she asked me, how come I only did that many bushes? How come all of them weren't done? Dave, listen, man, no matter how much you bitch, There's always a brother that's got it worse. And let me tell you, they're all a pain in the ass, no matter what. They're all crazy.
Fez, don't listen to this.
We've become
They're
the
trying to discourage us.
We've become the Tommy Z show. We are now a bunch of fucking Tommy Z's. I keep looking for the picture from Franklin. Still has not arrived. I'm very excited to see it. Very fucking interested to see.
I just don't understand people who are like, oh my God, I'm in a naggy relationship. Why are you in it then? If you are so miserable, why would you stay in it? And you're fucking crazy if you're staying in a situation that's making you insane.
I will say this, they don't sound like men to me.
No.
They do not sound like men.
They sound like women complaining all the time.
Nick, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, boys. I think what Dave is trying to say is if he's already agitated about something, why does she got to keep poking at something that has nothing to do with the argument or just keep egging him on?
This is driving you crazy?
This is just a crazy. And Dave's face is just because he's like, the callers are agreeing with him.
So,
now.
what is your advice to a guy who doesn't like the situation he is? Get out?
Instead of calling up a radio show to complain about it, how about you say to your wife, "You're fucking nagging me." I guarantee you, a lot of those men are not saying this to their wives.
So you're saying he needs to stand up for himself?
Absolutely. And if women are in situations like that, stand up for yourself. Don't be in a fucking situation that you're miserable in. That's crazy.
No, I get that, but we get into arguments then all the time.
Now, remember years ago you said this is where Dave would end up too, remember?
Yeah.
You used to say that on the show.
Well, I'm not
Do
ending
you
up
feel
anywhere.
right about yourself now, Lily?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't feel good.
Right,
that I
but you
said
did
this.
used to say this time and time
What
again.
do you mean ending up? I'm in a very happy marriage. I'm just saying that.
We're only going by what you say.
No, but I'm
we have
saying,
no other way of knowing.
Yeah, no, but
I'm just saying that when you and Lily used to fight years ago, this is what she would say to you.
I don't recall that. But
Should I go get tape?
No, don't get the tape. But my point is that these are just little things. These are life
Little things
lessons.
that you say that could potentially cause you to snap somebody's neck and kill your wife. I mean,
I'm
is that
saying
what
I
you're saying? That's the
identify with the
connection that you're
man.
making.
You know, I identify with a lot of people. I identify with the guy who flew his plane to the IRS building. I identify with people killing each other.
Never somebody good. Never somebody who did something wonderful.
I identify with Derek Jeter too, but I'm not like half black.
You're putting everything under the heading of nagging so that when your wife walks out in the kitchen in the middle of the night, steps in a puddle of milk that shouldn't be there, she's not allowed to say anything about it.
Or your kid slips on it and hits their head. Something dangerous could happen.
That's impossible.
Is it?
I've never heard of that in my life. People slipping on milk.
What about this? What about the person being nagged because that person, the one getting nagged, is being selfish, lazy, not keeping up on what they need to do in the partnership?
Well, first of all, it's not. There's nothing lazy about me, especially at home.
You spill milk on the floor and walk away and leave it.
I didn't realize it though that night.
How can you not realize it? Because you're so drunk?
I was inebriated at the time.
And then you don't want to hear that you were so drunk that you
spilled milk.
fucking spilt milk all over the floor and left it there?
I'm saying I want to hear it in the right way, like the right moment. If we're sitting down, eating sandwiches, bring it up to me. But not if I'm already agitated.
You wouldn't say, now you're ruining my lunch?
No, I wouldn't. I would say, okay, this is what you're going to deal with. But if I'm already agitated and it's, by the way, clean up the milk.
Did this really happen? It's just really funny that it's spilled milk that we're arguing.
Yeah, is that what he's crying about?
Yeah.
It was spilled
So you
milk.
think she made it up just because she can say whatever she wants to him now? Because he's too drunk to remember?
I just think Dave made this whole thing up.
Well, you killed
I
another
think you
cat.
made this whole thing up. It's fucking milk, yes. But that's why the phrase was derived.
But that's what I'm
People
saying.
spill milk.
Then they clean it up. They don't go,
I
they
don't
go lay on the fucking floor and shit themselves.
I didn't see that. It couldn't have been a lot of milk anyway. It had to have been a puddle of milk.
For this, now you can understand why the Survivor producer killed his wife.
That's what I'm saying, is that she poked him and prodded him.
All right, Fez, come on over and look at your date that Franklin has for you. And I'll give you the soundtrack. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I'm no longer interested.
Oh. Why?
That was a quick love affair.
What made it not your type?
The size of the head, the age, the thinner
would
than
have the
normal
face.
hairline, the
Come over and look, bro.
The frown actually turns me off a little bit. Just that big frown.
Cute.
Hey.
She's cute.
Oh.
Why did you jump back from the computer screen?
Definitely looks successful.
Here's John in PA.
Hey, what's up? If I comment this on Dave, I mean, I can understand what he's talking about, how, like, wife nags him and shit. But I think the problem is his attitude, not his wife, you know? Shit comes up, and, you know, whether it's the right moment or not, it doesn't fucking matter. You know, you just gotta brush it off, man.
All right, so you're saying learn to take it.
I'll
Take
try.
it on the chin.
I'll try, Johnny.
Boy, there's so many unhappy people here.
Oh, I'm a happy person. I just get these little things.
Except for sometimes I want to snap and kill my wife, but I'm happy.
I am a happy person. These little things irritate me. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to have a wide array of emotions.
You did spend some time with a shrink.
Oh, is that Bono over there? What's with the sunglasses indoors?
The fly? The fly's enjoying herself.
Nicholson came up to the Oscars.
She's wearing those Jackie O sunglasses, too.
Yeah, I see.
They work for you, Lily.
Thank you.
You look like your husband's been assassinated.
You know what? Did she wear those glasses until long after? She didn't wear them during the White House years, right? And
No.
that was more like a 1960s, 1970s.
Yeah, when she was
Jackie O.
basically tired of people following her.
Like,
everywhere.
wanted no part of
Yeah.
anything. She married a crazy old Greek.
Yeah, leading up to Onassis.
Yeah.
I think
is
those
where
were
they
more
started popping on.
definitely more her stylish years, like after she left the White House.
Right.
Because even like Gucci has like a whole Jackie O line, like handbags, and those were the bags that she carried like in the 70s.
Well,
and
that's
80s.
all she didn't have anything else but style in those days. Like,
Yeah.
what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
She was married to Mike Kaka's great-grandfather, just fucking floating around in the Greek Isles.
He's related?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know Mike would have been perfect for you, but you two just didn't hit it off.
I love Mike Kaka. Love him.
Really?
I always liked Kaka.
Oh! I've heard that about you. I've heard that rumor.
Like that too.
Suck the caca. Huh? Swallow it, right?
All right, I checked in with somebody else if they agreed with Fez on the big giant head.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he's
Okay.
the island head.
I don't know.
I know. What's he got to,
But we
say?
got to see the body. You know what I mean? You only saw the shoulders up. So if the body is
I don't think there's any camera that can shoot it all.
tall, I'm telling you, tall thin's the way to go.
Maybe Mike would be perfect for you.
Really?
Yeah.
He's Chicago though.
Moving back to the
moving
village.
back east.
Yeah, he's opening up a Molly's in the village.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He also loves sunglasses.
He does. He got a $3,000 pair of sunglasses.
They get along. on that.
3,000?
Yeah.
What are they made out of?
I don't know. I think some kind of ivory.
And retinas. Human retinas.
Bit of an upgrade on your
I
fucking
think he felt like you
$45.
gave him the fucking bum's rush before.
Who?
Mike. Remember he took you over to the boathouse for a little snack?
Yeah, but there was 3 people there. I don't think it was supposed to be a romantic
Oh, there
thing.
was a third wheel.
There was a third person there, yeah.
Ruined everything?
I don't know, ruined everything. Added to the pleasantness
Double
of that.
penetrate
Oh,
that
I
shit.
see.
Yes.
Fucking DP that shit, baby.
The way you speak to her is really inappropriate, Dave.
I'm glad she's not an intern anymore. Otherwise, this would all be a
No,
lawsuit.
you still did this. when
Yeah,
I
you
was
did
in
all
there.
this ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's funny because, like, I've always been open and I can talk about sex and stuff like that. And then there's people like Dave who think that they can just go, double PDB at the boathouse.
Just coming in your face, just chugging that jizz. You're like, that's not it.
Big dicks.
All right.
The name of Lily's book will be Big Dicks.
All right. It's not even fucking interesting or funny. It's stupid. Maybe you need to fucking smoke some of your weed. You have to go off company property.
Yeah, you're right. I have to figure out how to do that.
Which is hard because we own 17 blocks in this area.
Baked goods.
Well, honestly, this will be the first if I can do it before then, this will be the first 420 I've ever smoked at.
You come with me. We'll go to Union Square.
Yeah, I might go down there myself. I don't know.
I think but is it illegal to smoke?
There will be plenty of baked goods there.
Get it? You really don't, do you?
Oh, wow.
There's going to be cookies.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Here's fucking Radio Shark with a joke. Go ahead, Radio Shark.
Hey, how's your hole? No pride, huh, Lily? Lily and Marilyn Munster, they had normal-sized heads, didn't they?
I hate him.
Why?
How I hate him. Because he's not funny and he harasses me.
You wish.
Does he call you up there?
Yes, like all the time. And nobody gets it. They're like, we don't really get this. Who is this guy? I'm like, yeah, I don't think he understands that this is a different show.
But we don't even like him here.
Yeah,
We've
that's
never,
what I'm saying. Nobody likes
never
him.
laughed. It's been like fucking 10 years we've known him. We've never once laughed. And at one point, he writes back to me about his talent. He's like, seriously. Oh, the talent's got to get out there.
Which talent?
And I have a feeling that he calls like 7 or 8 other fucking shows.
He
like,
does.
I'm sure he calls The Fan. And
I call The Fan.
How come he never calls O&A, though? Does he call them?
I don't think. I've never heard it.
He doesn't.
He's afraid.
I asked Sam about that. Because he calls special delivery, too. But I asked Sam, does he ever call Opie and Anthony? Sam said, no, never.
You know why? There must be some other morning show that he bothers during their time slot.
Yeah.
Really, for one.
Yeah.
Do you guys try to block him from calling in?
No, I've actually got the phone screener. I was like, look, please get his voice down. I was like, I was trained on this guy's voice for 2 years. So they're starting to pick up on it. You know, we're on you, Radio Shark.
It doesn't stop him, though. And then one day he'll die and we won't know it. And we'll just like, why did that guy stop calling me a long time ago? But we'll have never had any connection.
You know, we haven't heard from in a while.
There's your Bucks giving up a long TD.
Yep, to the Bills.
Of course.
Always exciting.
So what is it? This weekend is the draft?
Actually, it starts Thursday evening, so it's like, I think they're starting it on a weeknight for the first time.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
They're going prime time with it?
Yeah, coverage starts 7:30 Thursday on ESPN.
So this is only for TV ratings. There's no other fucking reason. Thursday is the hot night on TV?
Absolutely, yeah.
How annoying.
It's so annoying.
Nothing is just about what it's supposed to be about. Always comes back to being about TV ratings.
I mean, as much as I love football, I can't get into the draft. I never have, never will. It's just why.
Talk about gay. To me, sitting there worrying about that is is the gayest.
Those big guys in the jerseys, like, getting mad when they have no idea what they're fucking getting mad about.
And then some kid comes out and puts on a hat. Why not put on a helmet? You play fucking football. Why are you putting on a baseball cap?
It's very tacky. Also, in football news, Goodell is saying that he's probably going to be suspending Roethlisberger. It's just a question of how many games. Goodell said that Roethlisberger's behavior is totally unacceptable. So it's going to be interesting to see. Is it going to be the whole year? Is it going to be 4 games? I have a feeling like it's going to be the 4-game type deal. But he has every right to suspend him for the entire year if you wanted to.
All right, we'll break here. Right back. Run a Fez show. Let's go over here to Mark, Utah.
Ronnie B, what's up?
Yeah, man.
Hey, just found out a little less than 3 hours ago the president of the Colorado Rockies was found dead in his hotel room.
Any truth to this, Dave? Is this
we'll check it out
anywhere? So
it is real.
That no-hitter got him.
48 years old. Fucking weird.
So what is the story behind this?
The news out here is saying that it appears that it's not suspicious, so not really sure what's going on. He must have been celebrating that no-hitter from the other night with some hookers or something.
Yeah, we have it here. They haven't released any details yet.
So what exactly are the only things that we do know?
He's dead. He's 48 years old. He was the president of Colorado Rockies, and he died in a hotel. And they're going to search into it about what fucking made him die.
They're going to search, hurry up and search?
That's what they'll do.
I can't believe they use the word not suspicious. The guy's 48 and he's dead. Seems a little suspicious to me.
Could be an aneurysm, I guess.
To me, that's still suspicious.
An aneurysm?
Yeah. It's like you're that young and your head explodes.
That one happens, though.
It does.
Yeah.
I had a cousin who died at 37, brain aneurysm.
Yeah, those things happen, and basically, it's almost like you were born with this little time bomb from a kid. There's nothing you can do about it, I guess. And there's no way to know it. It'd just be like, we're having this thing. You feel something in your head, you're gone.
Yeah. Frightening as can be because it's like...
Peaceful.
I don't know if it's peaceful or not. You probably get a searing pain through your head as it's happening.
Yeah, but it's like one day you're here, one day you're not. There's no suffering. You're not, sitting in a hospital bed.
That's the thing that bothers you, the thought of suffering.
I just wouldn't.
You don't want to get one of those. You got 2 years to live.
No
gimmicks.
Give me the aneurysm.
Yeah, let it happen quick.
Yeah, just I'm walking down the street one day and then boom, Dave's gone.
Still half a cigar in the ashtray.
Yeah, Dave's playing cards with Lily's fucking deadbeat cousin in heaven.
Who said he was a
Yeah. He was a great guy. Good father.
That's all you're going to do in heaven is play cards like a fucking
That's all I want to
idiot.
do. Yeah. Just lounge about. I'm not going to fucking mow lawns in heaven.
They had that scene in Kick-Ass where the woman has the aneurysm and her head just hits the table in the middle of breakfast.
Happens.
You would think there would be some sort of symptom with that. That you would get, what is this splitting headache? You hear, a slow leak in your head.
It's too quick, though. I mean, you probably don't have enough time for
Could happen
the
to anybody.
ambulance to get there.
And there's rarely any saving anyone either. Where it's like, even if it's diagnosed immediately, you're gone by the time you get to the hospital. There's no, going in and repairing that one.
Yeah, I never even heard about anybody having it and then living. I just heard, boom, it's done.
Yeah, you just go.
But it could be nice in the way Dave says it. You're flipping the switch. Not some long, painful, drawn-out thing costing your family money and time. Boom, you're gone.
I think I'd rather know.
Why, what would you do with the time? Talk about Kirstie Alley?
No, I would probably get past that.
Kirstie
My
Alley,
obsession.
Kirstie Alley, Tim Tebow, and how do you date? Those are the three things.
2 years worth. I don't know. It's like if you knew, at least you could go into some sort of treatment and try. This thing, it's just the rug being pulled out from under you, and you're tumbling down the steps.
Yeah, but if you know that you can't get out, you can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you rather go fast than get one of those? You're going to be dead in 2 years?
No, because I would be constantly wondering, if I step down too hard, would that pop the aneurysm?
Well, the aneurysm is going to happen immediate. Mm-hmm. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Dave. This came up because Dave said that's the way to go. I'd rather have that happen. Here's Hard Rock Johnny. You're on Fizz.
Hello, boys. I think that's definitely the way to go. I mean, would you rather just walk around worrying about, oh, my God, when am I going to die, like some people do? I mean, just go. Done. That's it. You're sitting there, you're watching TV, boom, you're dead.
But not everybody who knows that they're going to die, let's say people who are diagnosed with terminal cancer, not every single person who knows they're going to die is thinking, a lot of people take it in a different way. I'm going to live my life to the fullest now. They're not maybe all,
They should be doing that now.
Live like I was dying?
Yeah.
They should be doing that now. I don't have sympathy.
That's really true,
their
too.
Outward. That's what they are on the outside. That's what they're portraying. But you never know what they're thinking inside their head.
You're waking up and oh, my God!
Yeah.
My last Christmas already happened.
That would be
Johnny,
depressing as hell.
You know how you're going to die? From a friend, back of the head. Like everybody in your business goes out.
That's fine with me. Either that or I'm going to fall off a ladder hanging a pair of famous pants up. One or the other.
That would be fucking hysterical.
I don't know. I'd rather go quick.
Me and you, Johnny.
All right, Johnny.
Come in, Louise.
Jimmy D, you're on Fez.
Yeah. I had a housekeeper that had an aneurysm, and it completely changed her personality. Maybe that's what Fez needs.
So she ended up surviving it.
Nate, he did a joke about you, Fez.
Oh.
Nate, Charlotte.
Hey, Fez, you said you want to know about when you're going to die. I guarantee you're dead within 2 years, so start doing the stuff you want to do. We won't hear you in 2 years. It's going to be the Rod and Davey Mack show. So start playing it, big man. Nice knowing you.
Awful.
Yeah.
That's awful.
People are terrible.
How did this happen?
No, it's been going on. I'm not going to lie to you. When's it going on that I had to come in here and hear that these two guys weren't respecting him this morning?
You know what happened?
I was.
Earl left. That's
Earl?
what happened.
I know.
Because Earl would have been the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Fez got himself into the Earl position.
I feel like this morning I was respecting Fez. I can't speak for Pepper, though. He must have done something to piss Fez off, because I was respectful.
Fez told me it was both of you.
It was both.
And
I
he was
really
choked
was-
up.
I really was, like, running for Fez today. We're getting lists and stuff like that.
And here was the thing that I knew I was going to already have a bad day. So I come in here and Fez is doing the... so that I'd have to finally... I mean, it's so much like being in an old marriage that I'm like, he's already given me the disgusted signal 3 times. Now I have to say what is it, dear? What's happening? Those boys don't listen to me.
I do. I do.
You're just mocking him even now.
It was not happening today.
Well, I mean, what exactly? Because
I'm not going to get into it with you
Okay.
again. If
right.
you don't understand... Oh, I almost said a very wife thing. If you don't know what you if you don't know what it was, then what you did wrong, then I shouldn't have to tell you.
But I honestly don't. I really felt like at least I was hustling for Fez today.
Hicks, you disagreeing? Hicks, come on in here.
Nobody was getting me what I needed. Nobody, Dave. That includes you.
I brought in the list to you. That list that you asked for, I brought it in before the show.
After the 400th
What was
time
on
of
the
me
list?
asking about it.
I don't know, it was just some list that he wanted.
What was on the list?
I had some when I was asking dating questions. I had some questions
You
written out.
plan your questions to Lily?
I wanted to have everything down that I wanted to ask about.
This is one of your weird things. Instead of just being in a conversation, you asked awkward questions, and she was even saying to you, stop it.
But I did.
I can't help
Oh,
you.
now I feel like I let you down. Like
I
you had
did.
all this stuff prepared for me.
Yeah.
But I ran that list in before the show started. As the show.
Who did somebody else make up the questions for you?
I added in a bunch of questions.
Why are you asking him if you have questions for her?
I just want because I'm interested in dating and meeting somebody.
Then call her on the phone. Why are you getting my fucking business relationship fucked up? Because you can't meet somebody. Lily is in a different boat than you. She can't help you.
I was
That's
trying
me
to go over to her
I want to
boat.
see shit. That's like me saying to Shaq, what do guys like me and you do when we keep bumping our heads all the time on the ceiling? She's in a different fucking way. But beyond all that, you're weirded out because Dave was supposed to make up a dating list for you to ask on the air.
Yeah.
You get how weird that is?
But
you get the
I guess so
strangeness?
now.
I did bring it in.
Seriously? And what did Hicks do wrong? What were you supposed to do? Powder his fucking
I
nose?
was originally supposed to bring the list in, but I was scrambling in the morning and I forgot it, and I apologize.
Do your
and I'm
own
sorry.
fucking list for your personal life. Why would you want these guys to ask you fucking weirdo questions?
No, I will actually take responsibility. I had the list, but I should have given it.
Oh, God.
But I
Can I
did
see a
give him
picture of the guy that Franklin sent over?
Guy? What do you mean by that?
Ew,
Person.
Pepper is getting a little gay.
We watch porn together.
This show is, find this fucking... Then finally got offended and sent another picture of him in front of the Louvre.
That sounds classy.
And this is
Didn't
all
help any.
Franklin. It's got nothing to do with Gina.
Franklin probably fucked this guy about 8 times.
I'm not even sure that there is a Gina. I think it's Franklin.
It's not. It's fucking.
Hey everyone, I'm Gina.
But they're back to the same puppet voice constantly.
Hello, I'm Gina.
You do one voice over and over.
Hello, I'm Gina.
So he didn't write up questions on meeting people for you either?
It was written up, and I just needed it, and I couldn't get it from anybody.
Why would they have your personal questions?
Well, no, it was. I wrote questions for Fez, and then I was going to put them in the big list. And the point is, I should have had
This
the
is
list.
what they're doing instead of preparing stuff for the show. We are fucking having a meeting today, seriously.
No, it was my fault. I should have had the list
I
for Fez.
understand.
But the thing is,
I understand.
didn't have the list.
I get it. You don't have to fucking explain anymore. I get the nuttiness that goes on when I'm not here. It's like fucking Camp Idiot.
But we did...
Here's, come over and look at the picture. I think it's Franklin and Whiteface.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
said.
no. Got you a picture of the Louvre?
Yeah, sure.
Was that guy the judge in My Cousin Vinny?
What do you mean guy?
I mean, was that person the judge in My Cousin Vinny?
It's a pretty large
You gotta admit,
skull.
that whole look is pretty fucking stupid, though.
Well, he's got the tourist look.
Yeah. Well, then don't take that picture.
But, you know,
He's
this
got the
person
dope
is
look.
tall and thin. I think can't go wrong there.
That's
Except for the head. You're
Sean-
half right with the head.
So?
Manute Bowles
Big
tall and
heads.
thin, too. It's not a great look on everybody.
It's not like you're getting any heads yourself, Fez.
Smoke it up.
I am ready to go to this thing today. I'm ready
Hell
to
yeah.
fucking, seriously, I'm ready to fucking tie off.
I don't know if you want to go that far.
So these are the things, this is why you decided to have an awful show today. That these guys did make up a list of dating questions for you. I'm fucking changing everything.
I want to hear all the questions on the list now.
Well,
I
you
went
know,
through most of them.
it's going to be, do you ever take it with 2 dildos? So that's just from him.
Yes.
Holy
You should
shit.
carry your own water, big man.
Right.
And it wasn't like that was show stuff, that was personal stuff.
Yeah, but it was like, we'll get you that list. And so
Right.
if you're going to promise me that,
Why would they know these questions that you say you have for her? How would either one of these idiots know what it's like to approach someone and be turned down? They don't approach anyone. Both of them were with long-term girlfriends who put up with their alcoholism.
Saints.
They both fucking married drunkards' dreams.
Well, my thing...
When I get off of this mountain. That's your whole life. That's your whole fucking life. They each met their girls at a club called She Lets Me Get Away With It. What could they possibly give you? And aren't these your questions?
well, yeah, they were my questions, and I'm like, I was trying to see if anyone could think of anything else that I should ask.
Why wouldn't they just be your questions?
Well, because I didn't know if I had thought of everything.
You would be the only one who know. They don't have similar situations. They have nothing in similar with you.
I guess the thing that I could have done is get the list in earlier, but I did get it at the start of the show, and I knew Lily wouldn't get here till noon, so I thought that would have been good, but that was my technical mistake. As Pepper said, we were running around.
I don't get it. Yeah, I guess you guys were acting the fools. So that's what he was in tears from when I got here. You guys did make up dating questions that he could ask Lily.
I did make up the questions.
So none of those were even his things.
No,
so
some of them
he's
were.
asking Lily questions that he's not even curious about.
I think those were Fez that he did, but I added a bunch of in as well.
Like what? What was one of your questions?
Should Fez try to conform to other people in his scene, the way they look, or should he stay himself?
Well, he didn't ask that question. So what's another one of your questions?
Okay, what makes someone look too eager? What makes someone look too
He didn't
desperate?
ask that either.
Okay.
He apparently didn't need anything from any of you guys.
Well, I mean, at least they're there. I don't know.
So what I was looking for was just some help with some questions because I don't know anything about dating.
That's what you were going to ask Lily about.
Right.
Not fucking Schmo and Shmee over here. It's gotten weirder, hasn't it? It's gotten even weirder.
Yeah, but it's fun to be on this side of it now for a change.
Where were you before?
On the other side, you know.
Like he would be mad at you for not bringing questions about himself?
Yeah, or I'd be like, oh no, I don't want to. I can't be at the 3:00 meeting. I gotta
Can't
go.
rat him out? Yeah, we've even stopped with that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I just walk the fuck out every day now. Anthony, oh, we lost you. He said, why wouldn't you just call Lily in your own private time?
Well, she was going to be here, so I thought I would bring it up.
Okay, we're going to break. Back for a few more moments. Wrap up the show with our good friend Lily. It's Ron and Fez.